What's up, guys? Good morning, good day, good evening, everyone. This is once again your PWD Gamer 217 posting a video on Baldur's Gate 3, and this time it's the continuation after the battle with Viconia, which was in my previous video entitled House of Grief Part 2. So you can consider this as
I see my
still
parents.
part of the House of Grief. So it's going to be,
What's been done
you
to
can
them?
take this as the House of Grief Part 3. Alright, so it's November 17 at half past 3 a.m. Before anything else, let's listen in on the conversation so that
It
we
can't be.
get to know the real deal.
Another vile trick.
No, there is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jan. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over. Ah!
So this part we are going to meet Star, and we are about to make a difficult choice, one of the difficult choices in the game, part of the story,
It is not
or part
over.
of the story, or at least,
You see, it matters
yeah, it's part of
not
the
if you
story for
raise this place.
specific
If you slay every
Shadowheart
one
story
of your
arc.
brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Seluna, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You make things worse for yourself. And for them.
So, as you know, in this gameplay or playthrough, I was able to convince
I am
Shadowheart to
neither.
veer away
I
or
am nothing.
step away from Shar or under
I
the
am the empty
influence of
room.
Shar and spare Night
The
Song.
dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you.
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold.
Excuse me about that.
We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your
All the
flesh
while I
crawl.
thought we were going to fight
There
Shar,
is no
so I'm
lesson to
not
be
sure if
learned
I'll be
here.
I'm
Only
ready
a family's
at that
torment,
point
a
in the
spiteful
game wherein I
goddess's
just fought
whims, and an unspeakable choice to be
practically an
made.
army of Shar
She's gone.
drow warriors,
I
including
don't
Viconia.
understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
Terribly sorry about that. As you can see, as I've mentioned before, I was sick for the past few days, and
I can't.
it progressed
I came
to
here for them.
coughing.
And you did.
So anyway,
You found us. All
let's
these
listen in.
years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No
Yeah.
matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was, and still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you
Just
again.
like
We'll
in
still
every
be
hard
with you.
choice in the game that
By the Moon
the
Maiden's
player
grace,
has
we'll
to
never
make,
be far.
uh,
Please,
at this
Jennifer.
point, I just hope I did the right thing. Like, the good playthrough. But then again, in these types of game, or at least in these games, it really
Is
depends on
this
your choice. It doesn't
truly
really matter.
what you
So
want?
It is what we need.
me, I'm just
All
basing it
of
where
us.
I mean I'm doing a
You were
good
meant to be a
playthrough,
guiding light
so
for Saloon's faithful,
hopefully
but they
it
robbed you
falls
from
under
us.
that the choice
Now
that I
that
made
can be
here
righted,
falls under
and we
that
can
category.
rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
Her name is Genevieve. Man, I would have preferred Shadowheart upon knowing that. So anyway, before anything else, the Game Awards is coming up. I think I don't know the specific date, but I think it's on the first week of December.
Moonrise.
So Baldur's Gate 3
They bring
is
Saloon's light to
nominated
dark
for several
places.
categories.
Offer guidance
So
to those
guys,
in
if you
need.
haven't voted, you can cast your vote in their website, the website for the Game Awards.
My parents are
And if you
watching
love
over
this
me.
game, you know what to do. I already
Let's leave
cast
this
my vote,
place. There's nothing more for me here.
and of course, best RPG game of the year, hands down, Baldur's Gate. I know I'm pretty biased because among the nominees, Baldur's
Most
Gate is
I
the only
should
game
think.
that I played. So
I doubt Shah will be given over to
there's really
generosity.
no comparison. I
Best
mean,
if I just
no way to
consider
compare,
them lost.
no way to assess or
I have
gauge
everything I need to make new memories.
which one to pick. But
As
yeah.
for this place, all I did here, let it stay forgotten.
So, yep, this is the hard choice that you have to make here, whether you sacrifice your parents or you sacrifice, well, basically Shadowheart again. I mean, if you let her parents live, Shadowheart will still remain under Shar's influence. I think it's pretty much the same with Will's. I don't know if I was able to save that video, but I
My
think I
parents,
wasn't. I'm gonna have to check.
I saw them,
Um,
spoke to them,
Spoiler alert, but maybe not.
and let them go.
I think for Will, you're going to have to choose whether you
It's more than I can take
save.
in just now. Give me a night to try
Yeah,
and get my
whether
head
you
together.
save the Will's father, and or you free Will from his contract with Mizora. So if you choose to save
That
the
little hideaway
father,
that we found in the cloister.
Will
It
still
almost felt like I'd found a piece
remain
of my
in
childhood.
contract or
Childhood I
under
don't truly remember.
contract obligation with
But
Mizora.
remember
But
it
if you
or not,
choose to sever that
I
contract with
felt right at
Mizora,
home there,
Will's father will die.
surrounded by books and night orchids.
But I don't know if there's a way to save Will's father. I'm not
Oh, can you
sure.
imagine what it would have been like growing up in that place?
Again, I'm still
Endless
trying to figure
trading,
out,
no
as I've
privacy,
said in my
facing
previous video,
scorn
I'm
wherever
still
I
trying
went.
to figure out how to save the factory
I
workers.
can
The
very
the, the
easily imagine I
tieflings,
needed somewhere to escape to
the
if I was to survive.
the gnomes, if I'm not
Nocturne and
mistaken.
I must have come here a lot.
without
probably had
how to
plenty
save
you wanted to
them
hide from.
before
Anyway,
destroying the
I
foundry or
think
the
that little
factory
hideaway helped shape
for
who I
Steel
am,
Watch.
as much as any sermon or training did. Funny the things that influence you.
I'm pretty sure I'll be able to post more videos on Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if you guys are still into it by the time that
Most are lost forever.
I've finished or no, I stop
Some may
by the
creep
time
back
I
into my
will
mind
stop
if I encounter
posting
anything that
videos
helps
on
clear the fog.
BG3. Because after I
But
finish
then,
this
there's
playthrough,
more how dead
I
were still to
plan
me.
to
Memories of pain,
I plan to play it
suffering,
again and
both
go on
my own
either the Dirge or the
and
Dark
what I
Urge
inflicted.
playthrough.
It's
Because I want to take that. I want to
overwhelming.
have that Slayer form.
Like a
It's gonna
lifetime's
bring
worth of
back some
nightmares unleashed
memories.
all at once upon waking.
But
I
yeah,
can
I plan
barely
to play it
untangle
again
one moment
definitely,
from another, not that
and
I even
I'm
want
still
to.
thinking of whether to
I
play
just know that my heart
the
sinks
Dirge
if I
or
let my
just
thoughts wander to
plain an
them.
evil character, or not so goody two shoes character bordering on evil, but not the Dirge. I don't know. I'm
Of
still trying to
course,
figure out which
from the
class
first
I
time
would
I laid
play
eyes on you
next.
right until now, that's all
So yeah,
safe.
so I'm
I wouldn't
still,
surrender even a moment of it.
I think, halfway Act 3. I'm still
Shah
finishing up
seeks
the
to break
companion
people,
quests. So I
to
still
fill their
have
lives with despair so
Astarions.
that they will turn to her for relief.
I think Will's pretty much done.
Perhaps she
Karlak,
thought
I'm not
this would lead me back
sure.
to her in time,
I think Jaira's
but it wouldn't.
okay.
I fought too hard to
Well,
win my freedom.
Shadowheart's
I will not
done.
give it up again, no matter how much it hurts.
Lazels. Yeah, I still have to get the an
Perhaps.
artifact from Raphael's
But in the
house
meanwhile,
of hope.
I'll just have to find a way
So
to
that's
live
one
with
more
them.
thing I have to do. And then there's Astarion's Cazador issue. So yeah, before I proceed with the final act, or at least the confronting Gortash. Yeah,
Huge
I
polished
I tend to be
beast
a I
looms
mean
before
I'm
you.
sort of a completionist in terms of the
One
quests.
used by the Sharans to plunder
Um,
memories from the minds of others.
in so far as
This
collectibles
feels
are concerned,
familiar
not
to
so
me
much,
somehow.
even in the previous
I'm
games. But
sure I've stood before this
for
mirror before,
quests, um,
many times perhaps.
the, that's the element that I always try to complete. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to 100% Baldur's Gate. I'll try to achieve all the trophies. Um, that's gonna take me some time, because again,
Your
I
cries
haven't
fade
been able
away
to
into the
play
nothingness of the mirror,
since
unacknowledged.
I'm only
The
able to
mirror
play
is
on the
emptiness used
weekends,
to
and
drain you
sometimes
into a
that doesn't even
stupefying
happen
embrace.
since
Your
uh,
thoughts, feelings,
weekends, family
memories, they
time.
grow
So
slow and
I'll
drowsy,
try to
drifting away
squeeze
from
in
each other.
as much
You
game
mysteriously
time
some
as I
part of
can.
yourself,
So yeah.
but what?
So anyway, here we're in front of this mirror. Just not sure about this mirror, but yeah, I was just experimenting at it. I'm not even sure if it does anything to the character. Like, does it take away? Because I figured this is the mirror which makes you forget some memories, selected memories in your in your brain. So if you offer a memory into the mirror, does it take away a stat point? I don't
To your
know.
surprise,
I'm
the
not sure.
false
I haven't
memory is
explored it too much
accepted.
yet.
It fades from your
I was
mind
just
as
trying it
easily
out.
as it was conjured forth. A foreign sensation assails you. For a moment, you do not feel like yourself. A jumble of memories
Again,
clamor for your
yeah.
attention,
As for this, if you
they range
notice,
from
I'm using
ancient to new,
an elf
but none are yours.
masculine form.
Whatever power lurks deeper
excuse
in
me.
the recesses of the mirror.
Now, what I'm
There's no
using is the mask
interest
of the
in you.
shapeshifter.
The dark mirror
The mask
seems
of
to
the
turn green.
shapeshifter is actually
Its
an
hunger is
item
sated.
from the Divinity Original Sin 2. I'm just not sure if it's in
The huge
DOS
mirror
1, but
stares
it's
down at you like a
in
great dark
Divinity
eye.
Original Sin 2. If you played
The
it,
mirror's
it's actually a
emptiness
very
seems to
useful
draw
item.
you
You
into a
can, yeah, basically
stupefying embrace.
you
Your
can,
thoughts,
how do you say
feelings,
that?
memories, they grow
Disguise
slow and
yourself
drowsy,
in another
drifting away
form,
from each other.
and
You must
take
surrender
on the
some part
skills
of
of that
yourself,
form. Because
but what?
in
Something
divinity,
precious was surrendered.
uh, every
Already
class
you
or
cannot
every
recall
race
yourself's own
rather
nature, yet
has
you
a
feel
type of
its
skill.
loss all the same. Still, for
So for
whatever was
example, if
lost,
you're a lizard
something new
in
shall be
divinity,
gained.
you can
You feel the
actually
presence of something
uh,
ancient and
dig
unknowable.
up dirt
It has
with your
taken notice
claws
of you.
without
It seems to
having
be
to
intrigued by you.
use
And whilst
a
the mirror
shovel
showed
rather.
nothing, there is
So
now
yeah, that's
something.
for the
Memories,
lizard.
experiences, skills,
For
all
say
prized
elves
from the
in
minds of others.
divinity,
And
they have
now
a
for two
skill
to
wherein you
choose
have to
from.
eat flesh of a person, and once you eat the flesh of that person, any part, any flesh part of a particular person, if you eat that, you will gain uh, some memories of the deceased person, or even I think, if I'm not mistaken, you will gain a skill, in rare instances.
Experience skills,
So yeah,
a
so
lifetime in
if
service
you're
of
like say a
Baldurs.
human in divinity and you have
Yes,
the shape
curious, there
mask of
is
the
light there
shapeshifter,
also.
and you stumbled upon a
Adventures
flesh
long past,
or lots of
friends
flesh,
and companions remember you
you
as
can
secret to find
shapeshift
place.
into an elf,
The
and
memory fades away,
um,
yet it leaves its mark on your
how do you say
mind.
that?
The
Yeah,
dark
shapeshift
mirror
into an elf
seems to
and
turn
eat the flesh,
grey,
and
its
gain
hunger
some memories
sated.
of the deceased flesh or deceased person, which is actually useful, especially in terms of quest completion, because sometimes there are clues in those flesh that you can actually that can actually help you in tracking or progressing the quests.
The mirror's emptiness seems to
So
draw
yeah,
you
at this
into a
point I save
stupefying
scummed
embrace.
because I
Your
wasn't sure
thoughts,
what happened
feelings,
here.
memories, they grow
So I decided
slow and
to reload
drowsy,
my save and
drifting
just,
away from each other. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
so yeah, going back to Divinity Original Sin. So I tried playing it again before while I was waiting actually for BG3. It's actually quite I don't know, maybe a bit difficult because the quests aren't really spoon fed to you, so you really have to figure out some things, because you can go about the quest in various different ways, and those options or those branching ways of figuring out the quest, you have to determine it, or you have to figure it out yourself. You can stumble upon them by chance,
To your
by exploring,
surprise, a
or
false memory is accepted.
uh,
It fades from your mind as
yeah.
easily as it was
So
conjured
anyway,
forth.
we're up
A
at the end of the
foreign
video.
sensation assails you.
I
For a
think
moment, you do
almost
not
at the end
feel
of the
like
video.
yourself.
1 minute
A
remaining.
jumble
So
of
before
memories
anything
clamor
else,
for your
please
attention.
don't forget
They range
to
from
like the
ancient to
video,
new,
hit the subscribe
but
button,
none are yours.
and hit the notification
Whatever
bell so
power
that it would
lurks
help the channel
deeper
a
in the
lot. I'll be
recesses
able
of
to
the
post more
mirror
videos,
has
and
no
hopefully I get
interest in you.
monetized.
The
Cause
dark mirror seems
I
to
hope to
turn green.
be
Its hunger sated.
monetized as well in my channel. So yeah, thank you guys for your support as always. Thank you for watching, and you guys rock. You guys are cool. Thank you very much again. Have a great day. Have a great weekend. Have a great Friday, and That's it. This is your PWD Gamer 217 signing off. Cheers.